1958 and continues to live in the neighborhood where he grew up. This proud father of two is inspired by his sons, his wife, and his beloved parents.
Our next honoree, Mr. Gus Pago.
Luis Garcia is president and founder of Adenel Concrete, the largest privately owned concrete company in South Florida. An active business leader, Garcia serves on the board of directors for the Builders Association of South Florida. Luis's and his company's honors include Ernst & Young's Entrepreneur of the Year in the Southeast region, Businessman of the Year by the Nicaraguan American Chamber of Commerce, and the Greater Miami Chamber of Commerce's Top 100 Hispanic Businesses in Florida.
What I remember the most about the college is I went for a student loan and they welcomed me with open arms.
Garcia places much emphasis on community involvement and participates in projects with the March of Dimes and Habitat for Humanity. The company has donated concrete and other resources to a number of local schools and churches. Garcia is a loving father of 3 teenage daughters who idolize their dad.
Luis Garcia, come on down.
While attending Miami-Dade College's New World School of the Arts, Michael Vasquez realized he could be a professional artist. He currently exhibits his work at galleries and museums throughout the United States and is represented by Frederick Snitzer's Gallery. Vasquez's artworks explore issues of family, relationships, identity, and the allure and effect of neighborhood gangs on the youth. Vasquez is proud of his community work with underprivileged youth and relishes discussing his art and real-life issues that are prevalent in his work with them.
My experience going to Miami-Dade was pretty unique. Being submerged in all the culture, it's very enriching.
Vasquez's main source of inspiration is his beloved mother, who supported and encouraged him to be a better person and an artist. Michael dedicates his accomplishments to her.
And last but not least, Mr. Michael Vasquez.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am extremely proud to present to you the 2011 Alumni Hall of Fame inductees. Let's give them a big round of applause.
I am MDC.
I am MDC.
I am MDC. I am MDC. I am MDC.
I am MDC.
James Pearsall is the managing principal of MC Harry & Associates. He joined the firm in 1977 and was named a principal in 1985. Under his leadership, MC Harry has grown to become one of South Florida's top architecture firms.
I went to Miami-Dade College right out of high school, first 2 years of a 6-year program for architecture.
Pearsall is committed to improving educational facilities, including the Miami-Dade College new Science Complex. Following the footsteps of his mentor, Milton Carlisle Harry, Pearsall ensures that interns are included in the design process and encourages his team to design for excellence rather than awards. Married for 36 years to his wife, Christine, Jim is grateful for her love and support and cherishes his daughter, Lindsay, and his son, Brian.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. James Pearsall.
As a 29-year banking veteran, Gladys Reed serves as Bank United's market president for Miami-Dade and South Broward. In this capacity, Reed manages 29 branches and over 200 employees, and is responsible for the overall financial stability, production goals, and regional growth of the bank.
Miami-Dade represented that great community college, and it was the beginning of my professional career.
Ms. Reed is very involved with the Women's Leadership Council of United Way and is proud to be a contributor to a number of deserving organizations in our community, fighting for causes such as autism. Reed's parents taught her about loyalty and determination, principles that she values both as a professional and a human being. She dedicates her numerous accomplishments to them, as well as to her husband, Tom, and their two loving children, Jack and Kelly.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Gladys Reed.
Haitian-born Marie Louisant is a successful business owner and community advocate. Her company, Gateway Airport Concessions, operates restaurants including La Carreta, U Bon Pain, and Clubhouse One at Miami International Airport. Marie initiated the Sports, Film, and Entertainment Committee to encourage minority business participation and economic opportunities. She frequently produces and consults for major festivals and TV shows.
My professors allowed me to achieve my goals and my dreams, and they helped me tap into my entrepreneurial spirit.
Louisant gives back to the community by helping the youth and the underserved. She is proud of her involvement in after-school and summer educational programs. Recently, Marie founded the Little Haiti Optimist Club to empower local youth by providing access to sports, mentorships, arts, and culture. Louisant derives her entrepreneurial spirit from her industrious mother and her love of community service from her minister father, both of whom she loves dearly.
And our next honoree, Miss Marie Lusant.
'As a seasoned school administrator, Dr. Pablo Ortiz serves as provost for Miami Edison Senior High School, a school recently targeted for closing due to poor performance. Ortiz and his team completely turned Edison around through innovation in programs, teaching, perseverance, and dedication to the students. Ortiz is committed to providing opportunities to underserved students. He encourages each of them to aspire to an education and a better future.
Miami-Dade College offered me the opportunity to explore some ideas, to explore some wonderful opportunities.
He serves as an inspiration to others to get involved in the community. Edison students now join and initiate groups to instill change and serve underprivileged kids. Ortiz's wife, Anna, and children, Pablo, Alexandra, and Amanda, provide his motivation to continue to aid the youth in our community.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Pablo Ortiz.
Veteran Orlando Diaz was inspired by his grandfather to become an engineer, specializing in engineering design, code enforcement, and construction management. Diaz currently works at the City of Miami's Capital Improvement Department, managing all government projects. Prior to that, Diaz founded a family business, Jolton Group Incorporated, to build custom homes.
Miami-Dade prepare as a professional for the area the way that it's impossible to describe.
He donates his time and resources to build homes for underserved populations in South Florida and in Latin America. Diaz is passionate about music and traveling with his wife Lourdes, his two children Joanne and John Paul, and the family beagle.
Our next honoree, Mr. Orlando Diaz.
Ana Maria Polo is the host of Telemundo's Caso Cerrado, the first Spanish-language program nominated for a Daytime Entertainment Emmy Award and currently ranked as the #1 Spanish-language program at 4 p.m. With more than 20 years of experience as a family law attorney, Polo has charmed television audiences since 2001. Last year, she launched a new program, Persiguiendo Injusticias, to help solve crimes that have gone unpunished.
Miami-Dade provided me with a top-of-the-line education for my big dreams.
As a breast cancer survivor, Polo is a passionate supporter of organizations that fight to find a cure to this disease and serves as a fighting role model for many women. Her maternal grandmother's strength and perseverance inspire her to continue her struggle for human rights and against discrimination.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Ana Maria Polo.
Benjamin Fernandez started his career as an accountant with Price Waterhouse. The Latin American Agribusiness Development, LAD, was his first client. 2 years later, Fernandez joined LAD and currently serves as president and CEO. Under Fernandez's leadership, LAD has grown to 10 regional offices in Latin America, financed 750 projects in 16 countries.
I went to Miami-Dade. Professionally speaking, that changed my frame of mind.
After 35 years, Fernandez is still committed to LAD's mission of providing opportunities to family-owned businesses. His wife Lourdes and their 2 children, Benji and Luli, are daily reminders of the importance of family. Fernandez's other passion is soccer. This former soccer player and state champion has volunteered for over 12 years as a coach with the YMCA's youth soccer program.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Benjamin Fernandez.
As branch director of financial planning of AXA Advisors South Florida branch, Gerald Grant provides estate planning, wealth accumulation, protection strategies, college funding, and retirement planning. Grant is committed to educating his clients about financial planning. He has received his company coveted award, National Honor Associate.
I had a great experience at Miami-Dade. It was a good transition for me out of high school right into college, and it put me in a position where I was successful.
Grant volunteers as a mentor for the 100 Black Men, serves on the United Way Resource Management Committee, the Foundation Board of Directors, and Board of Trustees for Florida A&M University. Married to his wife for 30 years, he is a loving husband and father to his 2 children, Jasmine and Gerald Grant III.
And our next inductee, Gerald Grant Jr.
Marcio Cabrera is a co-founding partner and managing director of MBF Healthcare Partners LP, a private equity firm. His background includes 18 years of progressively responsible positions in healthcare companies, specializing in the development and implementation of strategic plans to create efficiencies and generate wealth. Mr. Cabrera is a member of the board of directors of Navarro Discount Pharmacies, Nutriforce Nutrition, and Simply Healthcare Holdings.
I knew I wanted to do better, and MDC gave me the ability to prove myself.
He is committed to organizations such as Epiphany Church and Camilla's House. Cabrera enjoys skiing, boating, and fishing with his family in the Florida Keys. His incredible mother, his wife, and 3 kids, Katrina, Adrian, and Gabriel, motivate him to be a great family man and professional.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Marcio C. Cabrera.
With more than 30 years in the design industry, Tessie Garcia has proven to be a pioneering artistic visionary force as predicted by Joe Verne of the Miami Herald. Tessie was 11 when her family left Cuba and by the age of 19 had opened her own firm. Garcia made a mark on South Florida in 1988 with a design project at South Point Towers in South Beach. Garcia was also one of the innovators of Light Up Miami, leading a design movement that now defines the Miami skyline. In 1989, Garcia earned a National Historic Preservation Award with the restoration of the Freedom Tower and the Barbara Bear Capitman Award in 2000 for the historic renovation of the Savoy Hotel. Tessie has designed commercial and residential projects all over the world, including the iconic Related Groups Island Club on Brickell Key and Yacht Club at Portofino, as well as the Jade Residences on Brickell Bay. Her firm holds the record for the most awarded Design Excellence Awards of ASID in a single night and a special recognition as a trendsetter in the illumination industry by the Illuminating Engineering Society.
You know, I feel that I am a living testament to Miami-Dade College. My success story shatters any stereotype about the caliber of community college students.
Tessie is involved in pro bono projects with the Greater Miami Chamber of Commerce, as well as the Primo Center for Less Fortunate Women and Children, the Jawan Howard Youth Foundation, and the Juice Foundation. In spite of all her professional achievements, Tessie insists that her best design continues to be her son, Jose Arguelles, and his bride, Alexandra Pardo.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Tessie Garcia.
As a young girl in Cuba, Lisette Mari always dreamed about a career in journalism. She has been working with Telemundo 51 for the past 13 years and has received numerous accolades for her work as a presenter, anchor, and reporter, including an Emmy Award. Prior to that, Mari worked for Mia Vision and Channel 41.
Miami-Dade College changed my life. It gave me the tools to become a professional. I am very proud to be an alumni.
Lisette Mari is passionate about animals. She often rescues animals and commits much of her time to the Humane Society, PETA, and organizations that train dogs for the disabled. Mari enjoys exercising and boxing to stay focused, relaxed, and in shape. Mari is grateful to her mother and father who have been with her throughout her career and personal triumphs. She dedicates her accomplishments to them.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next honoree, Lisette Mari.
Miriam Marquez has worked at the Miami Herald since October 2005. As an assistant city editor, she has coordinated coverage of South Florida's Latin American and Caribbean communities. She was tapped deputy Metro editor in December 2007, served as Metro columnist in 2008, and was selected to oversee the opinion pages in print and online in 2009.
I got to Miami-Dade and I went to the Kendall campus, and I always felt that, it was the little school that could.
Marquez has overseen award-winning projects. Miriam's mother taught her strength and perseverance and how to be a good mother to her two sons. Miriam relishes her relationship with her parents as well as her husband.
Our next honoree, ladies and gentlemen, Miriam Marquez.
Joe Servin joined Holland & Knight in 1993. He has served as the Miami office's executive partner, national practice group leader for the firm's financial services practice, and has been on the firm's directors committee for over a decade. Joe's passion is to serve clients. As a transactional lawyer, he represents domestic and international banks and other financial services on a myriad of issues. Joe has an active corporate, mergers, and acquisitions practice in which he represents businesses from numerous countries and industries.
I started at Miami-Dade with my first accounting course. I got to Miami-Dade and it's as if a light turned on, literally.
Servin has many professional accolades, including being named a finalist for the Daily Business Review's Most Effective Lawyer Award in the international category in 2006. Joe is a father of 3 beautiful children. He is a mentor to young professionals and college students.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jose Servin.
As Associate Director of Hospitalists and Internal Medicine at Jackson Memorial Hospital, Cuban-born Orlando Rodriguez leads acute emergencies in internal medicine, manages an outpatient practice of international patients, and serves as a mentor to Caribbean students. Dr. Rodriguez is honored to have participated in humanitarian missions to countries such as Haiti, Guatemala, Honduras, and Puerto Rico. He aids the poor who lack access to vaccinations and modern medicine and aims to reverse the effects of illnesses that are a result of insufficient medical attention.
Miami-Dade opened the doors to me for lots of opportunities. It was a world of opportunities. It was a place where I started my career.
During his free time, Dr. Rodriguez enjoys fishing and shopping with his family. He also plays his guitar. Rodriguez's grandmother provided a great influence in his life, and now his wife and 2 children encourage him to become a better man and doctor.
Our next honoree, Dr. Orlando Rodriguez.
Cuban-American soprano Elizabeth Caballero began her singing career at the encouragement of Luciano Pavarotti just 2 years into her training at Miami-Dade College. Since then, Caballero has appeared in numerous national productions of favorite operas such as Carmen, La Bohème, I Pagliacci, and La Traviata. Elizabeth has won many awards throughout her career, including the coveted Diva Award from the New York City Opera.
When I started at MDC, I really didn't have a major. I went to college because I was lucky enough to get a scholarship.
Caballero is passionate about supporting classical music in South Florida. She works closely with organizations such as the Florida Grand Opera and Orquesta Miami to advance this cause in our community. During her downtime, Caballero enjoys exercising, bicycling, yoga, and spending time with her pets.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Elizabeth Caballero.
A well-seasoned leader with more than 30 years of experience, Diana Campoamor advocates on behalf of people and institutions that make a difference in their community. As president of Hispanics in Philanthropy, Diana aims to remedy the structural underfunding for Hispanic groups. Through the Funders Collaborative, HIP supports emerging young Latino leaders and organizations through a collaboration of local, national, and international funders. She is a former director of Independent Sector and Council of Foundations. Diana lives in the San Francisco Bay Area, loves art, movies, bicycling, and meditation. She is a doting grandmother as well as mother.
Miami-Dade is a terrific place to be. I remember the first time that I heard about, the great philosophers was at Miami-Dade.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Diana Campoamor.
As fire chief of the City of Coral Gables Fire Department, Walter Reed serves the city's 43,000 residents and has taught over 1,000 students firefighting science at Miami-Dade College. Chief Reed proudly serves on organizations such as the Fire Marshals Inspectors Association and the Executive Board of the Fire Officers Association for Miami. He also works with children and the elderly in the community. His department sponsors programs in schools to teach CPR and first aid and to encourage fire safety.
I went to the North Campus
and I decided I wanted to enroll in fire science because I wanted to make a difference and serve the public. My family's always been in public service.
He is most passionate about finding a cure for Alzheimer's. As a father of 5 daughters and grandfather of 2, Chief Reed continuously learns from his family patience and understanding. He is thankful for his parents and his wife's love and support.
Ladies and gentlemen, Walter Reed.
As a 34-year veteran, Rafael P. Hernandez Jr. is the Chief of Police for the city of North Miami. Some of his professional accomplishments include making history as the first Hispanic chief in Massachusetts.
I went to the Miami-Dade Junior North Campus. The professors were great. They really went out of their way to assist you and help you out.
Responsible for 3,000 employees in 8 state agencies, and leading the efforts to ensure citizen safety at the Port of Boston and Logan Airport after 9/11. His proudest professional achievement is to be a mentor to his troops. Under his leadership, police officers rise through the ranks and set an example of courage and perseverance for a new generation. Chief Hernandez enjoys reading, movies, running, and exercising. He is inspired by his parents, his wife, and his children, who are his pride, his joy, and his strength.
Up next, Rafael Hernandez.
Alberto Dosal is founder, president, and CEO of CompuQuip Technologies, one of South Florida's largest fully integrated IT services providers. Mr. Dosal is a chairman circle member of the Greater Miami Chamber of Commerce and group chair of its domestic business development group. Mr. Dosal serves on the board of directors for CompuQuip Technologies, Blue Wave Communications, and Capital America.
The step between high school and college, at least for me, in my mind, was a big step. And Miami-Dade was an extremely, extremely positive experience because it made the transition very, very, very easy.
Dosal is a sport enthusiast who enjoys boating, fishing, and football. Today, both his sons, Eric and Brian, are involved in the business. Dosal is very proud of his children and loving wife.
Our next honoree, Mr. Alberto Dosal.
As the District 6 Secretary, Gus Pego is responsible for the overall planning, construction, operations, and maintenance of the state's highway system in Miami-Dade and Monroe counties. Pego is involved on projects such as the State Roads 826, 836 interchange, the airport's rental car facility, the Miami Intermodal Center, and the Port of Miami Tunnel.
I already had my vision on Miami-Dade. I started in pre-engineering. Great professors that kind of opened young folks' eyes and minds to make us want to grab for more.
Born in New Jersey of Cuban parents, Gus moved to Miami in 1958 and continues to live in the neighborhood where he grew up. This proud father of 2 is inspired by his sons, his wife, and his beloved parents.
Our next honoree, Mr. Gus Pego.
Luis Garcia is president and founder of Adenel Concrete, the largest privately owned concrete company in South Florida. An active business leader, Garcia serves on the board of directors for the Builders Association of South Florida. Luis's and his company's honors include Ernst & Young's Entrepreneur of the Year in the Southeast region, Businessman of the Year by the Nicaraguan American Chamber of Commerce, and the Greater Miami Chamber of Commerce's Top 100 Hispanic Businesses in Florida.
What I remember the most about the college is I went for a student loan and they welcomed me with open arms.
Garcia places much emphasis on community involvement and participates in projects with the March of Dimes and Habitat for Humanity. The company has donated concrete and other resources to a number of local schools and churches. Garcia is a loving father of 3 teenage daughters who idolize their dad.
Luis Garcia, come on down.
While attending Miami-Dade College's New World School of the Arts, Michael Vasquez realized he could be a professional artist. He currently exhibits his work at galleries and museums throughout the United States and is represented by Frederick Snitzer's Gallery. Vasquez's artworks explore issues of family, relationships, identity, and the allure and effect of neighborhood gangs on the youth. Vasquez is proud of his community work with underprivileged youth and relishes discussing his art and real-life issues that are prevalent in his work with them.
My experience going to Miami-Dade was pretty unique. Being submerged in all the culture, it's very enriching.
Vasquez's main source of inspiration is his beloved mother, who supported and encouraged him to be a better person and an artist. Michael dedicates his accomplishments to her.
And last but not least, Mr. Michael Vasquez.